Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to calculate a square root of a perfect square number. So before calculating square root of a perfect square number, see this square number table from 1 to what here 40. So in this table, if we observe carefully, you can see here the last digit number 1 we are getting for 1 square, 11 square, 21 square, 31 square, so on, as well as 9 square, 19 square, 29 square, 39 square, and so on. So you can see here last digit number 1 we are getting for 9 square, 19 square, 29 square, 39 square, so on, as well as 1 square, 11 square, 21 square, 31 square, and so on. Next, in this list, if we observe properly, we never get 2 as a last digit. So if you observe properly in this list, we never get 2 as well as what here 3. Okay, 2 as well as what here 3 as a last digit. Next, last digit number 4. Last digit number 4 we are getting for 2 square, 12 square, 22 square, 32 square, so on, as well as what 8 square, 18 square, 28 square, 38 square, and so on. Next, the last digit number 5 we will get only for 5 square, 15 square, 25 square, 35 square, and so on. Next, the last digit number 6, the last digit number 6 we are getting for 4 square, 14 square, 24 square, 34 square, so on, as well as 6 square, 16 square, 26 square, 36 square, and so on. Next, if you observe properly, we never get 7 and 8 as a last digit. So if you observe properly, we never get 7 as well as what 8 as a last digit. Next, the last digit number 9 we are getting for 3 square, 13 square, 23 square, 33 square, and so on, as well as 7 square, 17 square, 27 square, 37 square, so on. And lastly, the last digit number 0. The last digit number 0 we will get only for 10 square, 20 square, 30 square, 40 square, and so on. So for a perfect square, last digit end with the number 0 or 1 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 9. And remember, perfect square never end with the number 2 or 3 or 7 or 8. Therefore, so in this square number table, if you consider the first column, so in this first column, if you observe properly, last digit number 0. Last digit number here 0, possibility is only for 0. Next, last digit number 1 possibilities. Last digit number 1 possibility is 1 or 9. So 1 or 9. Next, last digit number 4 possibilities is 2 or 8. Last digit number 4, here also 4 possibility is 2 or 8. Next, last digit number 5 possibility is only for 5. Last digit number 5 possibility is only for 5. Next, last digit number 6 possibility is for 4 or 6. Last digit number 6, last digit number 6 possibility is for 4 or 6. And next, lastly, last digit number 9 possibility. Last digit number 9 possibility is for 3 or 7. Is for 3 or 7. So these are the 4 steps we will use to calculate a square root of a perfect square number. So step 1, note down last digit possibilities. Next, step 2, after getting last digit possibilities, cancel last 2 digits. Step 3, check the perfect square number. It should be equal and less than the remaining number. Step 4, that perfect square number should multiply with its next digit number. After multiplication, if the answer is equal or less than the remaining number, then our final answer is bigger number, or if the answer is more than the remaining number, then our final answer is smaller number. So here we will take some examples. Consider the first example, square root of 441. So here, if you want to solve this, go with the step. What is the step number 1? Note down the last digit possibilities. So here, what is the last digit? 1. So you can see in this list, last digit number 1 possibility is 1 or 9. So note down here 1, and next is what here? 9. So next, after writing last digit possibilities, go for the second step. What is that second step? After getting last digit possibilities, cancel last 2 digits. So here we are cancelling these last 2 digits, that is 4 and 1. So next, go with the third step. After cancelling the last 2 digits, that is 4 and 1, what is the remaining number here? 4. So next, step number 3, check the perfect square number. It should be equal or less than. It should be equal or less than the remaining number. Therefore here remaining number is what here? 4. So I am going to consider 2 square. 2 square is how much here? 4. 4 is equals to what here? 4. Therefore this number 2 here as well as what here we are going to write. Next, here we are getting two numbers. One is 21 and another one is what here? 29. Next, to get the final answer, we are going with the step number 4. What is that step number 4? The perfect square number should multiply with its next digit number. See, perfect square number is what here? 2. This 2 we are going to multiply with next digit number. What is the next digit number here? 3. Therefore 2 into 3 is how much here? 6. Finally, if this 6 is more than this remaining number, 6 is more than this remaining number, that time what will be our final answer? The smaller number. So what is the smaller number? Is 21. Therefore remember, square root of 441, final answer is how much here? 21. Next, example number 2, square root of 1681. So here you can see the last digit number 1 is 1. The last digit number is what here? 1. Therefore in this list, last digit number 1 possibility is 1 or 9. So note down here 1 and here 9. So next, after getting last number possibility, next we need to cancel last 2 digit, that is 8 and 1. After cancelling 8 and 1, so what is the remaining number here? 16. Next we have to search the perfect square number. So 4 square. 4 square value is how much here? 16. 16 is equals to what here? 16. So that time we need to write this number 4 here as well as what here? Here. Next, in these two we need to get the final answer. So for that we need to go with the final step. So what is that final step? That perfect square number. What is the perfect square number here? 4. We need to multiply with the next digit number. For 4 next digit number is what here 5, therefore 4 into 5 is how much here 20, correct. 4 into 5 is how much here 20. You know 20 is more than this remaining number. If it is more than this remaining number, what will be the final answer here? Smaller number. So what is the smaller number? 41 is the smaller number. Therefore square root of 1681, answer is how much here? 41. Next, question number 3, square root of 484. Here the last digit number is what here 4, therefore last digit number 4 possibility is 2 or 8. So note down here 2 or 8. So after getting last digit number possibility, we need to cancel last two digits, that is 8 and 4 we need to cancel. After cancellation, what is the remaining number here? 4. Next, search for the perfect square number that should be equal or less than this remaining number. Therefore perfect square number, that is 2 square. So 2 square is how much here? 4. Therefore 4 is equals to what here? 4. So that time this number 2 here as well as what here we need to write. Next, what is the final step? This perfect square number, that is 2, we need to multiply with next digit number. What is the next digit number here? After 2 3 comes, therefore 2 into 3 is how much here? 6. Next, we know 6 is more than 4. If it is more, what is the final answer here? Smaller number. Therefore 6 is more than 4. So what is the final answer here? 22. Therefore square root of 484, answer is how much here? 22. Next question. So question number 4, square root of 1764. Here the last digit number is what here? 4. Therefore in this table last digit number possibility is 2 or 8. Therefore note down here 2 or 8. So after writing last digit number possibilities, so we need to cancel last two digits. So that is 6 and 4. So what is the remaining number here? 17. Next, we should search for a perfect square number. It should be equal or less than this 17. Therefore, we know 4 square is how much here? 16. You know 4 square is 16. 16 is less than what here? 17. So that time this number 4 here as well as what here we need to write. So what is the final step? This perfect square number. So what is the perfect square number? That is 4. It should be multiplied with this next digit number. What is the next digit number here? 5. So 4 into 5 is how much here? 20. Next you know 20 is more than this remaining number. Therefore 20 is more than 17. If it is more, so what is the final answer here? Smaller number. Therefore what is the final answer here? 42 is the final answer. Therefore square root of 1764, answer is how much here? 42. You can try this example. Next question, square root of 1156. What is the last digit number here? 6. So you know the last digit number 6 possibility is 4 or 6. So we need to note down here 4 and next one is what here? 6. So next, after writing last digit number possibilities, we need to cancel last two digit. What is the last two digit here? 5 and 6. Just cancel it. What is the remaining number here? 11. So next we need to search for a perfect square number. We know 3 square is how much here? 9. So 9 is less than 11. Therefore this number 3 here as well as what here we need to write. So after writing we need to go with the last step. What is the last step? This perfect square number that is 3, we need to multiply with the next digit number. What is the next digit number here? 4. Therefore 3 into 4 is how much here? 12. Next here you can observe 12 is more than 11, correct? 12 is more than 11. If it is more, so what is the final answer here? Smaller number. So here what is the smaller number? 34. Therefore 34 is the final answer. Square root of 1156, the final answer is how much here? 34. Next, question number 6, square root of 3136. Here last digit number is 6. Therefore, last digit number 6 possibility is 4 or 6. Therefore, note down here 4. Next is what here? 6. After writing last digit number possibilities, next we need to cancel last two digits. So what is the last two digits here? 3 and 6. What is the remaining number here? 31. Next we need to check for perfect square number. 5 square is how much here? 25. We cannot take here 6 square, because 6 square is what here? 36. 36 is more than 31. Therefore here whichever the number we are selecting, so this should be equals to this remaining number or less than this remaining number. Therefore 5 square is how much here? 25. 25 is less than 31. Therefore this number 5 here as well as what here we need to write. After that, what is the final step? This perfect square number, that is 5, we need to multiply with the next digit. What is the next digit here? 6. Therefore 5 into 6 is how much here? 30. You can observe this 30 is less than 31. Therefore if it is less or equal, what is the final answer here? Bigger number. So in this two, which one is the bigger number? 56. Therefore square root of 3136, answer is how much here? 56. Next, for practice purpose, solve this question. Next, question number 7, square root of 1369. So here the last digit number is what here? 9. Therefore last digit number possibility is 3 or 7. So note down here 3. Next one is what here? 7. After writing last digit number possibilities, we need to cancel last two digits. So that is 6 and 9. So what is the remaining number here? 13. Therefore, we know 3 square is how much here? 9. 9 is less than what here? 13. Therefore, this number 3 here as well as what here we are going to write. After that, what is the final step? This perfect square number 3 we are going to multiply with its next digit number. What is the next digit number here? 4. After 3, 4 comes. Therefore 3 into 4 is how much here? 12. 12 is less than 13. If it is less, what is the final answer here? Bigger number. Therefore here which one is the bigger number? 37 is the bigger number. Therefore square root of 1369, final answer is how much here? 37. Next, question number 8. So square root of 6889. So here the last digit number is how much here? 9. So again in this list, last digit number 9 possibility is 3 or 7. So note down here 3. Next one is what here? 7. Okay. So next, after writing last digit number possibilities, we need to cancel last two digits, that is 8 and 9. What is the remaining number here? 68. Next we need to search a perfect square number that should be equal or less than this remaining number. Therefore we know 8 square, correct? 8 square is how much here? 64. 8 square is 64. 64 is less than 68. Therefore this number 8 here as well as what here we need to mention. After that, what is the final answer for this? perfect square number, we should multiply with its next digit number. What is the next digit number? Is 9, correct? After 8, 9 comes, therefore 8 into 9 is how much here? 72. You know 72 is more than 68. If it is more, what is the final answer? Smaller number. Therefore, in these two, which one is the smaller number? 83 is the smaller number. Therefore, square root of 6889, final answer is how much here? 83. Next, just for practice purpose, take question number 4, square root of 8649. Next, if the last digit number is 0 or 5, if the last digit number comes, if it is 0 or 5, so that time we need to follow only step number 1, step number 2 and step number 3. So see here in the first example, so square root of 4900, here what is the last digit number here? 0. Therefore last digit number 0, possibility is 0 only, so here we need to note down 0. So what is the next step? After writing last digit number possibility, we need to delete last two digits. So last two digits means 0 and 0, we need to delete. What is the remaining number here? 49. Okay, so we know that 7 square is how much here? 49. 49 is equals to how much here? 49. So that time the 7 we need to write here, so that time this one will be the final answer. Therefore square root of 4900, final answer is how much here? 70. Next, question number 2. So here again square root of 2500 is there, so what is the last digit number here? 0. Therefore last digit number 0, possibility is what? Only 0, so note down here 0. Next, after writing last digit number possibility, so delete last two digits, 0 and 0, you just delete. What is the remaining number here? 25. So we know that 5 square is equals to how much here? 25. 25 is equals to 25. That time this 5 here we need to note down. Therefore what is the final answer here? 50 is the final answer. Square root of 2500, final answer is how much here? 50. Next, so it's just for practice purpose, take square root of 6400. Next, question number 3, square root of 7225. Here last digit number is what here? 5. We know that last digit number 5, possibility is only 5, so note down here 5. So after writing this 5, we need to cancel last two digits, that is 2 and 5. After that, what is the remaining number here? 72. Therefore perfect square, we know 8 square. 8 square is how much here? 64. Therefore 64 is less than 72, so that time this number 8 here we need to write. Therefore what will be the final answer? 85. Square root of 7225, final answer is how much here? 85. Next, question number 4, square root of 3025. Here last digit number is 5. We know last digit number 5, possibility is 5 only. After this we need to delete last two digits, that is 2 and 5. What is the remaining number here? 30. Therefore here perfect square number I am going to take 5 square, because 5 square is 25. 25 is less than how much here? 30. Then this number 5 here we need to write, that time 55 will be the final answer. Therefore square root of 3025, final answer is how much here? 55. So next you can try this example, that is square root of 9025.